Join us on ENET-TV to enjoy the new program, Our Roads. ENET-TV partnering Good Samaritan. Keep our roads safe.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I don't know what part of the day is late where you are watching this, and this is the first edition of our project On the Road. We want to be talking about roads. We are concerned, we are bothered, we are worried, we're disturbed about the rate of accidents, otherwise called crash, by the professionals who knows about road rules and who deals with road. And so we want to look at what we can do to mitigate this, to reduce it, and where possible, eliminate it to zero. And what we're saying is we have something to do. You also have a role to play. And most times what we do at the end of the day is hang it on the necks of one witch or wizard in the villages, or probably even herbalists, and all sorts of things, even prophets, so to say, fake prophets and fake malams. Oh, they have killed this man who was driving the road, turned to 3, and so on. So we want to get into this and let individuals play his or her role to ensure that our road is or are safe. So the question is, how safe are our roads? And even you. This is the first edition on our roads. And the topic for this edition is who owns the road? And I'm sure this is a big word. And somebody there is just going to be asking loudly that, what is the meaning of who owns the road? Yeah, somebody is going to say we all own the road. The pedestrian who walks with his leg owns the road. The cyclist owns the road. The motorbike people owns the road. The car owners or drivers own the road. The truck drivers. In fact, kids, people, everybody will own the road according to what I think and what you will think. But this time around, I'm going to put a picture right on that screen. But then let me see if you can pick this. Okay, you're going to have it on the screen or on itself while we start. So you can see that we have the pole that points to the northern part, and that tells you the position where the person who is going to be judging is standing, and then you have the left of the person, which is going to be to my right here in the studio. You can see that there are 3 vehicles there, and then my question is, who owns the road? So now, it could be a bike, it could be anything that takes the position of car 1, car 2, and car 3. But obviously, that is a roundabout. And we have, that reminds me of when we were in school. Some people call it roundabout. It's just an attraction anyway. So who owns this road? That is where we are today, and that is our first edition. Let us now listen to comments from the people. Let us hear from the road users, the drivers. What
struggling to pass at the same time, and then
the issue is from when we start learning how to drive. If we don't master the traffic signs and then you not know who get road, who no get road. Like now, if I'm driving, I'm very calculative. I'll be checking the person at my back and the person at my side, and even the person at my. Somebody has to be very calculative. Like roundabout, you already know that the vehicle coming from your right hand has to stop for you. But some of them don't stop. So that if they don't stop and you continue, you are going to jam yourself. He looks like he's not applying his brake. You give him way, let him go. So any vehicle that is coming from your left has the right of way. From the right has to stop.
But why is it that even when people know that they are on the road or they are the owner, and somebody no one stop for them, why they go still come go jam themselves?
I don't know. Maybe they want to. I think it's intimidation, especially if it's a big car. If he's coming, he expects you to stop. He expects you to be afraid of him. That you know this one not even fear. He's supposed to stop. Say you see that I'm coming. Especially all these trailers and all. You know you have to be scared and you stop. Meanwhile, you know that he's supposed to stop for you.
Is it true? Women, they always think they want cheat them. That's why they too they claim road.
Yes. Most drivers, especially men, they feel women don't know how to drive. So they feel you should stay and let them go. They feel that women don't know how to drive at all. For me, I know they agree. If you don't agree, especially if I'm hungry on my right of way, I don't go agree. If they thief, I go thief.
But if you go jam now, how you go
No,
feel?
I will make sure it doesn't jam. I will just be going.
If you can't reach one stage where you say the one, you go call.
None of us will be able to go except he allows me. I will not be speeding as when you are going and you are not calculating your speed, then you will jam.
Okay.
So I will be going to Anogo Green, but
Mr. Adejare is a commercial driver.
As this rule, we don't come in. We are Marua, we are the boss.
In his own word, he sues for patience and attributed most of the accidents to impatience. And even some drivers don't know the rule. He even fingered some particularly for this.
Right is the wrong is the right.
His name is Johnson, a commercial motorbike rider known as Okada. He believes that claiming that I own the road is the cause of accidents in most cases. He said he would allow the vehicle or other movements to go if he noticed that it will affect him. He observed that the delay one is avoiding by being in a hurry will eventually be his death.
Now, which would you prefer? To claim the ownership of the road and be involved in crash, or let me use the layman normal language, accident, and lose your car, or lose part of your body, or lose part of your car, or agree that you don't own the road. Slow down. Take your time. Be sure that the traffic is clear. Then you proceed and remain alive. Keep your property, that's your car, or maybe you borrowed it from a friend or a family or whatever, or even it's your wife's car, and then you get home safely on your destination. The wise man will surely take the decision of getting home in one piece, safe, and the property also protected. Okay, so from that drawing that is on the screen that we discussed with you, the closest person to the roundabout is the vehicle that is on number 2. That's the vehicle that is tagged 2. That's the vehicle that is closest to the roundabout. Number 1 appears to be the closest to the roundabout, but that closeness to the roundabout is on his lane or her lane, and the one that is on 2 already touched the roundabout, has moved on to the other line that someone else can use. The truth is, if he decides to give the road to the traffic on the left, which is car 1, the person in car 2 has lost nothing. And of course, car 3 is even farther. If car 3 is heading to the direction to his right, car 3 may be lucky to escape the crash. But if car 3 is trying to come round the roundabout to where car 1 is on the other side, or pass through where car 1 is to drive through the left side of car 2, then there might be a crash. So while by right, the first to the roundabout is car 2, and car 2 still sees that the one coming from number 1 is faster, and to give peace, favor me, allows it to drive. You have lost nothing. The man you think is seeing you at times does not see you. That's the truth. The man doesn't see. Some people have short-sightedness. They can't see from afar. Some people don't see from a distant position. Some people are driving. They are absent-minded. They have one problem or the other on their mind. They don't even know. They are not saying too much consciously where they are going. And of course, some are also under pressure. So this kind of situation can be saved by only one person that thinks right. Now, assume all of them thinks right. Then everybody goes safely. They are protected. Their properties are okay. Their life is fine. No horrible thing for people to watch. But let's assume one of them, just one, goes stupid, goes gaga, goes mad. Then we are likely to record crashes, which may even involve life. You even see the way some people speed to get into roundabout. You are shocked. You ask yourself, are they aware this car can somersault? Are they aware? There are so many things. In fact, we are seeing vehicles who run into trucks at such positions. So we need to be extra careful. So what we are saying on this edition is, at any point, at any juncture, at any place you find yourself while driving, do not drive the mentality to yourself that you own the road, because claiming such might turn to fatality. Claiming such might turn to accident. Claiming such can even involve lives. And this is what we stand to protect. Maybe I can share with you that even when the witches and wizards are pursuing you, or those who have prophesied evil into your life, should you help them? The answer is no. So do not say you own the road at any point. Be very careful at every juncture that you find yourself. Be very watchful. Take away the mentality. Take away the psychological feeling. Take away the pride that probably enters into the heart of a driver. Because the truth is, even if you own the car, you are a driver, you are driving at that moment. And if you engage the driver to drive you, get that thing off his thick skull that he doesn't own any road.
This is a roundabout, and we are trying to see what an average driver, a person, feels when he's at the driving position or even at junctions. So we want to know your own opinion about who owns the road at any point in time, sir.
Thank you for having me. The truth is that if we observe very well, it has become very dangerous to drive in a lorry. And what I observe personally is that most drivers don't know the basic rudiments of traffic laws. Everybody wants to claim ownership of the road, but there are set rules before you can say you are driving safely. If you approach a roundabout, the first thing you should do is slow down and give way to the traffic by your left. See and make sure that there is no oncoming vehicle from your left. And if there is an oncoming vehicle, the distance, is it safe for you enough to pass? So just ensure that you have, there is no vehicle from the left before you go. Even at T-junctions, people want to claim ownership. They say, oh, I can go through. I am the owner of the road. But the basic rule is that you give way to the traffic by the left. In a situation where drivers, just because they have driver's license, they can do anything. It's creating a lot of problems. And one thing is that most people don't know that they are always saying they are in a hurry. But when accidents occur, you end up spending more than even 10 times of the time you would have gained if you take that risk. And that is even if you are alive.
You are alive.
I don't know whether I don't know how to treat. How we can train most drivers. There is a need for training and retraining. And another thing is that I will suggest that the road safety to make their traffic law. They have a booklet. Make it available for people.
Make it handy.
Yes. So.
Thank you very much, sir. You are indeed a wealth of wisdom, sir.
I'm Abdelafi Darba.
It's a pleasure. No, who is the owner of the road?
Motorist is the owner of the road.
Okay,
that drive, they are the owner of the road.
Okay, sir.
But sometimes we do drag, maybe by the motorcycle or by the drivers that drive the road. So that it's lack of grip and lack of standing. Some people, you see some driver, every driver that drive on the road, they are drivers. Some don't even know the the sign of the road sometimes. Trafficator or slowing down or where is it supposed to go, or you can even turn around there. So it's got that this impatience and sometimes carelessness.
Praise. Ẹjọ́ sà, ta ló ní ọ̀nà tí ẹ̀yin àti mọ́tò mi bá pàdé àbí tricycle ẹgbẹ́ yín, ta ló lọ́nà?
You keep the right now.
You keep the right. Ẹjọ́ sà, kẹ́nìkejì ò bá wá keep right nǹkan kí lẹ́yìn máa ṣe.
You believe you are the only sane person on the road. You are the only sane person on the road. So you need to avoid it.
So this is the first edition, and we are insisting that you don't hold the road. The owner of the road might end in the grave if he doesn't knock off his head the fact that he doesn't own the road. Wish him best as you drive, but please be very careful. Do not forget, you don't own the road. Everyone owns the road.